Hello and welcome back to Calmsden Farm. You'll see, I'll work while we talk. You'll see we're already at midday. The episode will probably, and I say probably because I did this a couple of days ago, and we'll get on to all this shortly, but we've probably started with a time lapse. The reason for that is, well, there's a couple of reasons actually. I've had quite a lot on over the last few days and I haven't had any time to record, which is really strange because I can normally knock out quite a lot of videos, even on a daily basis. I can normally get one out. But secondly, one of the reasons why I decided just to work sort of off camera and just do sort of bits, I need to, do you know what, I'm going to set this away quickly on a worker. Didn't really want to, but we need to go and I think we need to go and give our sheep food. Yeah, we do. The sheep need food. We'll get that going. We should get back by the end of it. Yeah, the morning, this in-game morning was just, the weather was awful, and it looks like it's going to get bad again. Not until 6. Yeah, the weather was awful. It was really dark. I just didn't think it would look overly great recording it, so that's why I decided just to keep it as a bit of a time lapse for an intro, and then start again once the rain had settled down. So that was a decision making around that. Right, there we go. Okay, doke. Right. So I've done the majority of that potato field we've just been in. There's only a tiny bit left. It's took ages. It's literally took all morning to do. It's not as big as the one that we did in the last episode. But, I mean, it's not small either. Why on earth is that doing that? Why is that sheep moving like that? I've never seen that before. Is any of the others doing that? Doesn't look like it. Right, so they've got food, they've got water. God, they took all of it? 4,000. Did that not say... That was just part of a bill, wasn't it? It wasn't a full one. Even though it said 100%. I didn't look at actually how much was in it. Either way, they've got some food to last. I've got a fertilizing contract on a worker at the minute as well. It's quite a decent size one as well. I'm sure it's about 30 odd grand. Like I said, it's been a couple of days since I've done the intro. So I can't really remember certain aspects of it, but I think I'll go around just doing power slides on our field there. Yeah, I can't really remember certain aspects of it. I will have a look once I get in cab here though, because I wouldn't mind finishing this little bit off myself. Get out, get out, get out, get out. Ah, there's still going to be another strip after. Never recommended jumping in a moving tractor like that. Right, so we're going to have enough, which is good. We'll have some seeds left over. I'll have a look, see what I've spent today on seed. So vehicle leasing cost, we're on 12 grand for that. Seed cost 46. Am I missing a day? Ah, it's me being daft. That's in March. I can't see how much I've spent today because it includes yesterday as well. But either way, I'm expecting to make an absolute fortune on these two. I say make. Ultimately, to start with, we're going to lose money because we need to spend 600 grand on a piece of machinery to harvest them, and we've got the leasing cost of this, and the seed and the fertilizer, and some workers' fees as well. Although it's not much at all. However, long run, I think we'll make some decent money. And also, if there's any potato contracts come up as well, I can use my own machinery rather than hiring it. See if there's any other contracts. So there's 41,000, and then there's another one for 11. So we'll get that 11 one done as well. I don't even know if it's switched on now. Yeah, it's on. I think, I don't know if that's a bag of seed or there's a couple of places on this field where I can't believe I've missed that tiny little bit there. How annoying is that? There's a couple of bits on this field where it's got withered crop in it, and I can't get out. It wouldn't plough out. When I drive over it, it did nothing. So I don't know if it's just going to stop there for the rest of the game. Right, I'll go and get this little bit here. Excellent. See, can't drive over it. There's like a little green bit as well. And there's a second bit there. Oh my god. I mean, where did that tree come from? Get it folded away. I will. Where have I got seed at? Got seed up here, I think. Well, even if I haven't, it's somewhere I can store it. We need to make as well some more TMR for the cows, because we're down to about 30,000 litres worth, and it's going down mega fast as well. That's liquid. I think that's herbicide, that. Can I not unload it in this state? Try open it back out, see if we can unload it that way. I haven't had a look, see what the reused machinery is either. I mean, that would be nice. But I don't need it, do I? I've got that 570. I can't believe that's only worth 51 grand now. Yeah, I can't unload this. Nope, can't unload it. Brilliant. It's just gonna have to go back. Right, give us 2 seconds and we'll get on to the next task. Right, we've come over to field 13. We're just going to finish this fertilising off, get the contract done, and then collect our money for it. There isn't much left to do. The work has done the majority of it. It's just there's this side here, and instantly I start missing bits. There's this side here, and then there's a bit, sort of a triangle shape on the other side as well. Once we've done this, we're going to go on to, I think, mixing some TMR. What I was going to say was, part of the reason why I have been recording as much is, and if you follow us on Twitter, you already know this, because I put a tweet out about it a few days ago. I had major laptop issues. I say major, it wasn't major. It was major in the fact that I didn't have a computer to be able to use. My laptop, it was getting old anyway. I've had it quite a long time, but it's perfect for what I need it for. Played the type of games I like to play on, because I don't play FS on PC, I play it on PS5. So a lot of the type of games I play on PC are sort of strategy games. Don't have a massive sort of requirement for graphics, etc. And then I don't edit on PC either. I edit through SharePlay. But I have been wanting to replace it. There's literally bits falling off it. There's bits of plastic coming off it. It's just, it served as well, but its time was sort of up. It's been back into be repaired a couple of times. The power port for it was like sort of quite loose, but it hasn't actually been the laptop that's gives us the issues. It's the power cable, I think. It stopped. It just refused to give power to my laptop anymore, so I couldn't charge it. So as soon as I realised, and I had a couple of attempts, I've completely shut it down. And I'll probably end up ordering a new cable for it, just as sort of a backup. But I've been out and bought one. So it took us 2 days purely because of real life work, basically. So I've got a new one now, so I'm able to sort of crack on with the way I was doing it before, which is basically getting a video out every night. There it is. That's done. Right. Let's get over to... In fact, let's claim this. Right. So we're going to get 41,882. That's minus 4,000, well, nearly 4,400 for leasing costs. But then we're getting £5 reimbursement for the fertilizer we've got left. So we will take that. And we might as well. We'll borrow them items as well. And we'll do that shortly, but I want to get some TMR mix first. So let's get back over to our farm. Back in the JCB, I've brought the... I can't even remember what the tractor is. Not the 9 RX. XR? RX, isn't it? I brought the smaller John Deere down. You can tell it's been a few days since I've played on this, can't you? There it is, just sort of sneaking out there. What is it? 6230R. 6R is what it is. Right, I'm just going to... There's a bit left in here. Nearly 4,000 litres worth. We'll get rid of that. And then we'll get some new made up. Can't remember how to switch it on without there. There. So we want... Do we want 2 of these? 7,000, yeah. We definitely want 2 of these. I'm making this up now as well without straw, which is an absolute pain. But necessity, unfortunately. The thing that we're going to do as well, next episode in fact it'll be, we need more silage. So that's what we're going to do. Make more silage in the next episode. We can cut. We can get the first cut already, so we shall be doing that. Right, so this is 16,000, isn't it? It's not 8,000. It's 8,000 per bale, isn't it? So what have we put in there? Right, we've got 7,000 in there. Let's just go steady. I can't remember what we made it up. It's been... I can't even remember when we made all that TMR up. Because we took a bit of a break from Calmsden, not because I wanted to, because I absolutely love this. Just because we were a little bit behind on No Man's Land. We had quite a few episodes of Calmsden recorded. So I started doing No Man's Land, and then we've had this sort of enforced break with the laptop issues. There's loads I can't remember. Right, I need the... not that on. I need that on. What have we got? So we're good for here. If I put half of this in, I think this is what we might have done before, you know. And then right, stop there. And then if I put the rest silage, we'll be good. You know, I think that amount of silage that we did, and that was purely from a contract as well, but it's going to have been ideal, isn't it? So this was free, this. We actually got paid 20 odd grand for doing it, from what I remember. Is that going to get us up? Yeah. I think that'll do there quite nicely. I still haven't sort of figured out, and I haven't figured out because I haven't read into it, but what the mineral, the additive does, whether it's worth doing it or not. I'm sure it must be. It wouldn't be... I'm sure it wouldn't be in the game if it wasn't worth doing, but I just don't know how it's worth doing. Ah, that looks awful, that looks awful, that looks awful. Right. Just took about £1,000 off the price of our John Deere there. Right, shall we make one more up? So it was... these... I don't think, from what I remember, I haven't got a wrapper yet, have I? And I've got a massive square baler, so that wrapper's not going to be cheap. I miss not having straw. Using so much of this. We will have straw. We'll have absolutely loads of it once that once we're able to harvest our wheat field. I can't remember exactly how many bales we got off it when we did it as barley. But it was a lot, wasn't it? Right, one more big bale, and then that should take us up to... In fact, it might be 100% now, because we only used about 3,000 litres the first time with that bale that we just put in, didn't we? So, a full one of these might do it for us. I love this JCB, you know, absolutely brilliant. It like turns on a sixpence. It's just mega versatile. It looks awesome. I'm biased because I love JCB. Well, I love, basically my favourite tractors are fast tracks. So that's kind of extending it to just all JCB equipment, I suppose. But yeah, I love fast tracks. Even today, is it today? Not today. Yesterday. There's a farm near me that's got one, at least one farm near me that's got one. So I was able to see one yesterday. Ah, yeah. It's full now. So yeah, I was able to see one yesterday. Absolutely huge. Like ridiculously big. Right, that takes up over 80,000 litres. Yeah. Nearly 84,000 litres. So that'll keep us going for a little bit. You can see we've already got 51,000 litres of slurry. That's something else we're going to have to buy, isn't it? I forgot about that. We need a slurry tanker. When we were looking at the used machinery earlier on, I do want another tractor. I want a third tractor. However, I want one really, a smaller one, below 200 horsepower. Not something the size of them. Right, what we're going to do now. We've got that other fertilizing contract to do. I'll turn this off. Give us 2 seconds, we'll go over, we'll fill whatever machinery we've borrowed. We'll fill that up with fertilizer and then we'll go and do that fertilizing contract. Okay, so this may well be the last thing we do today. We're in this Massey. I don't even know what we're in. I didn't even look, to be honest. We'll have a look when we get out. Important facts and all that. Have I gone past the gate or what? Or is it here? It's here. Let's stop being so impatient. I bet there's another one further down, because just that didn't feel right. What are we in? 8S. That's what we're in. And I don't even know why I'm looking, because I haven't got the field info on. I'm pretty sure if we didn't plant this, we've worked in this field. 100% worked in this field. I think we might put I was going to say I think we've put a fertilising state on, but obviously not. We've definitely worked in this field though. I remember doing it. We must have cultivated it. I mean, this is sort of 11 grand's worth. We've just spent about 9 grand in fertiliser. However, we'll obviously get that back. There's a little break in the bushes there. We could have come over, I suppose. There's quite a lot of them on this map. And that, just talking about the silage early on, that's the field where we got it off. We got absolutely... Oh my god, this field's bigger than what I thought. Right. We may time-lapse some of this. And if we do all this, it'll definitely be the last thing we do, or else this video is going to be like 40 minutes long. There's been a patch for this as well. I can't remember if there was a patch from the last episode we recorded. Like I said, we've had a bit of sort of a break on here. But one of the patches I know what is that was free, that field, and it's now not. It's now like 300 grand or something. Yeah, 312 grand. So, I mean, I wouldn't have done it anyway, but we missed our chance if we wanted a free field. I mean, it would have really helped bring the Let's Play along, but not for me. What else has changed? I think there was some collisions has changed. I can't think what else was there. I'm sure he said something about rebalancing. I can't remember what it was. Could it be the animal feed or the amount they produce or something? And the other it's not confusing, but the bit that might stop us sort of realising exactly what is going to affect us. It did say that some of the changes would only come about with a new save game. And obviously we're not doing that because we've put a lot of graft in so far on this one. I don't even know how long we've been on this map. 36 hours. And that is like pretty much the full time as well, because there wasn't any setting up with this map whatsoever. I don't think we did. I can't remember but off the top of my head, I don't think we did anything. We literally came on the map. I hadn't even had a look around it, I don't think. If I did, it was absolutely minimal. It might have only been where we were starting. Because I'd been looking forward to the map so much, I hadn't done anything on here. which goes hand in hand with, I've never noticed this up until about 10 real life minutes ago. There's a silo next to the cow shed. It's one of the ones that you sort of lift up, so you lift the cover off the floor. If you think back to Attingham Park on 19, the BGA, that had one of them, didn't it, where you lifted the guard up, the cover up from the floor. What you put in there? Is that another place to store food or what? It's right next to where the water tank is. Because it says silo is empty. But I don't know what that's there for. Can I put TMR in there? I have absolutely no idea. If anyone knows, please feel free to share. Because I'm sure I'm missing out on something. It's not going to take too long, is it? Broker's back now. Oh, well, I remember, it's a little bit late. I should have said this ages ago. We're still running the competition for a copy of FS22. It was going to be, I was going to sort of announce the winner around this Wednesday or Thursday, but with the issues that I've had, that might get knocked back until next weekend now, I think. Because I'm like 3 days behind or something like that to what I should be. So, yeah, all you need to do, subscribe to the channel, like one of the videos, like all the videos, do that. But I like one of the videos, and then you'll be entered into the draw. And like I said, now it'll probably be next weekend. So today is Sunday the 13th, Super Bowl night. That's what tonight is. So we've got probably another week, and this will go out on the Monday the 14th. This will go out. This should have gone out tonight, but I didn't get a chance to record it. So this will go out on Monday. There'll be then 2 more No Man's Land, Tuesday and Wednesday, and then back to Calmsden. I'm hoping, even though I am going to be watching the Super Bowl once it comes on, which it's still, what are we, 2 hours from kickoff at the minute. I'm hoping to get this one recorded and probably the uploading started. I've got a tiny bit to finish off on No Man's Land. It's literally more or less an outro, and then I'm hoping to get another episode of Calmsden done. This should be finished any time now. Because I mean, we haven't missed great bits. There we go. Right, how long's that been going for? How long have we been recording? Another 10 minutes. We're going to get 17 grand back for that. I'm not going to collect it yet though. I'm trying to think what else there is to do. Only because there's still a little bit of the day left. I just don't want this video being mega long. Right, we'll collect on this. And tell you what we'll do. We'll head over to the farm. We'll get some feed for our chickens. In fact, and we'll get another one for the sheep as well. So I'll meet you over there. Okay. Forget the chickens. I think the video is just going to be too long. So we'll get a bale for the sheep. I'm going to pull that down. That's so annoying. Ah, we're alright. We're alright. I'll push that back. We're gonna just finish off with this. Do you know what? I've just had a complete mind blank, and I'll tell you exactly why. Right, I've just drove up to Scotland today, and I've said this before. I'd do it regular, and I drive across from the northeast towards Carlisle over the A69, and there's a tractor that I see all the time. Sometimes I see it work and sometimes I just see it sort of parked up. And it's just like the one that I've got on the roleplay series that I did on 19. I just can't remember what it's called. Was it called a 390T? I don't know if there's one in this game yet or not. I don't think there is. I'm sure that's what it was called. That's why I thought I'd explain it, because I didn't want to just think I was sort of having a stroke or something. No, there's not one in here. I'm sure it's called the 390T. Yeah, basically, I lost track because I was thinking of that. Because I was thinking of that tractor that I'd seen today on the way up to Scotland. So, on that mega professional ending, that is where we're going to leave it for today. Next episode, we need to get some grass cut because we need more silage. We're like one. I think we've got one load left to do TMR. There's that sheep just. Why are the sheep doing that? That looks awful. That wasn't happening before. Right, we'll leave it there. Cheers for watching, and I'll see you again in the next one.